Hey everyone, ever look up at the stars and wonder, where did it all begin? Not just us, but everything alive. Today, we're time traveling way back, billions of years, to meet the very first life on Earth. This isn't a story about dinosaurs or giant ferns, but something much, much smaller and way more fundamental. We're talking about the ultimate ancestor, the microscopic pioneer that started it all. So, buckle up, because we're about to explore the incredible story of LUCA, the last universal common ancestor. Imagine our planet about 4 billion years ago. It's a totally alien world. No blue oceans, no green continents. The atmosphere is thick with volcanic gases. The seas are a chemical soup, and the sun's radiation is intense. It's a harsh, chaotic environment. Yet, in this primordial brew, something amazing was about to happen. In bubbling hydrothermal vents deep on the ocean floor, or perhaps in warm, shallow ponds zapped by lightning. The basic ingredients for life, simple organic molecules, were getting together. These molecules started linking up, forming more complex chains. Think of it like tiny Lego bricks clicking together randomly. Over millions of years, some of these chains developed a neat trick. They could make copies of themselves. This was the birth of replication, the absolute cornerstone of life. But these early replicators were fragile. They needed protection, so they wrapped themselves in a simple membrane, a tiny bubble of fat called a lipid bilayer. This created the very first cell, a self-contained, self-replicating little package. This is where our hero, Luca, enters the scene. Luca wasn't a single organism you could point to. It was more like a community of the most successful early cells. These cells weren't like the complex ones in your body today. They were incredibly simple, lacking a nucleus and other fancy parts. Scientists call them prokaryotes, but don't let their simplicity fool you. They had the complete toolkit for life. They had DNA to store their genetic blueprint, RNA to carry out instructions, and ribosomes to build proteins. They could also harness energy from the chemicals around them to power themselves. So, what makes us so sure Luca existed? It's all in our genes. When scientists compare the DNA of all living things today, from the bacteria in your gut to the tallest redwood tree, to you and me, they find a set of about 355 genes that we all share. These genes are responsible for the most basic, essential functions of life. This shared genetic heritage is like a family signature, pointing back to a single common origin, a single ancestral population. From Labu, the tree of life began to branch out. Two major domains emerged, bacteria and archaea. For billions of years, these single-celled organisms were the only life on the planet. They transformed Earth, releasing oxygen into the atmosphere and setting the stage for more complex life to evolve. It's mind-boggling to think that, for the vast majority of Earth's history, life was just these tiny, invisible microbes ruling the world. And that's the incredible story of our deepest roots. Every living thing you see today owes its existence to these humble, single-celled pioneers that braved a hostile young Earth.